house, y'all. It's that time again. The new stage is now set, so let the party begin. Everybody knows the name of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go Cowboys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome in to another edition of the Cowboys Fan Show. I'm your host, Tyler Ortega, joined, as always, by my co-host, Scott Jeter. Now, Scott, we are officially one quarter of the way through the NFL season, and I want to know, has your overall perception of the Dallas Cowboys changed so far?
Not necessarily. There are some struggles that we're having that I actually did not foresee right there. There's some good things, though, that I didn't anticipate either. 2-2 right now. To be honest with you, this is a much more difficult schedule than last year. I kind of figured it was going to start. Maybe we'll slow like this.
Yeah, 2-2. We were 2-1 last week. Let's have a look now at how we got to 2-2 as the Dallas Cowboys were at home taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On Sunday, it was an early kickoff in Jerry World, and we're going to pick things up here with the first play from scrimmage. Dak Prescott going deep to 88. Trade Dez Bryant.
Yeah, no, not a chance. Post route right there, big-bodied receiver, strong hands. Look at this defender, has zero chance to make a play on this ball, not when you got hands like that.
Yeah, and I mean, there's really not much that the defender could do in that situation. Dez, just a huge physical specimen, as Zeke is going to get the carry now on 2nd and 1, picks up the first down now. Dallas 3rd and 5 here at the 15-yard line. You're in the red zone, Scott. You got to turn these into 6 points.
Got to turn those into 6. Yeah, red zone offense, big time important in here, and that was Lyle Collins allowing the sack on that one.
And Dallas now up 3-0 as Dan Bailey would kick a field goal as Dallas gets on the board on their first possession. Here come the Rams on 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 6. You're going to play action fake to Gurley, dumps it off out to the flat, and a big open field tackle there by Scan on 3rd down.
Yeah, Scan missed that guy with a broken hand for a couple weeks, and now I'm just happy to have that guy back.
And here's 3rd and 8 now. The Rams on offense, picking up the first down. That's Everett there coming down with it on Byron Jones. The Rams, Jared Goff looked great on Sunday.
Jared, he's looked good all year, Tyler, to be honest. He's looking like the #1 overall pick that he was last year. And this offense is just really working for him. Sean McVay has worked wonders for this young man.
Yeah, I think quarter way through the season, Sean McVay, Coach of the Year.
Oh, man.
So far.
Yeah.
No question, I don't
Looking
think.
good, yes.
So here we go, 2nd and 9 now as the Rams would tie it up with a field goal. Dak takes a shot, and he delivers a strike out to Terrence Williams on the right side there. Cowboys would pick up the first down now. 3rd and 7. Again, Dallas in the red zone at the 10-yard line. He's going to dump it off to Zeke, and Zeke squeaks in there with the dive. Cowboys up 10-3.
Yeah, when in doubt, get the ball to your playmaker, Tyler. I mean, look at the effort on that one. Just dives in there for 6.
Feed Zeke, and I love that little celebration that he had there with the makeshift bib and everything. So here we go, ensuing kickoff, the Rams returning, and special teams was a huge factor for Dallas on Sunday, Scott.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, starting with this one right here, I was already like, oh no. I mean, there's 3 aspects of the game, and if you win 2 of those, you're going to win this game. Special teams is one of those, and we just gave that away. I mean, look at this run back right here.
Yeah, and look at this, just a gaping hole there as he's untouched all the way until he's past midfield. Dan Bailey, the kicker, is actually the first one to touch the returner there for the Rams, and that's not good.
No, this is never good. One is you don't want automatic Bailey getting hurt over there, but he did his job. He held him up just long enough to get some help.
And here's Greg Zuerlein, Greg the Leg, as they call him, adding on 3 more for Los Angeles. Now, 10-6, Cowboys on top. This is early in the 2nd quarter. Alfred Morris with a 70-plus yard run. Just didn't have the Jets to finish it off there.
Just didn't have the Jets. And I remember thinking, man, if that was Zeke, that's 6 right there.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Fantastic run by Alfred Morris. I think it was the longest of, obviously the season, but possibly his career, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And shout out to James Hanna there for that seal block. And here goes Zeke, pounding it into the end zone on 2nd goal. Cowboys up big early, Scott.
Yeah, and you see that extra lineman in there, Joe Looney, that big-bodied guy. You just run behind these guys, you push that ball in. It's going to work every time.
And now this here, the biggest play of the game, Switzer tries to return it, muffs the punt. It's going to be recovered by Los Angeles here. And as I said, this is really the big turning point in the football game.
I would say so. I mean, it's never a good thing to turn the ball over, but when you turn it over in the red zone, man, that just spells trouble, Tyler.
Yeah, in the red zone, as here's the replay, you can see Switzer. He's a brave soul trying to return it with so many guys around him. You know, I think that's just a rookie mistake there.
Yeah, rookie mistake right there. He's got some learning to do. I mean, the most important thing, number one, is what? Secure that ball.
And now, 2 plays later, the Rams would tack on 6 points. Cooper Kupp is he's come alive here.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp looks good, actually. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have him in fantasy, you might want to pick. I had Watkins. Didn't start him this week, though.
And here's Dak Prescott rolling out here, escapes the pressure, and finds Dez Bryant again for the first down. Dez Bryant had 5 catches in this one for 98 yards, but he was targeted, Scott, 13 times. 13
targets. They're really trying to force that ball at Dez, which I honestly don't really have a problem with. You've got to spread this field. I mean, the fact of the matter is in the first half, the running game looked fantastic because they were spreading that field.
Right, and here's Dak Prescott now escaping pressure once again. And what a throw and what a catch by Bryce Butler there in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. They're going to go up here 24-13 at the moment. Now the Rams, with 4 seconds before the break, trying to tack on 3. Almost blocked there, but Greg the Leg gets it through.
Yeah, Greg the Leg, I mean, he was money all day. But I'll take 3. I'll take 3 in the red zone all day, Tyler. The red zone defense for the Cowboys really did step up this week.
Now, second half, this is where things all start to come apart for Cowboys Nation. Just 15 seconds into the half here. 2nd and 21 here for the Rams. They're going to hand it off to Todd Gurley, and Gurley had himself a day, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I guarantee you Gurley's definitely not going to be available in your fantasy league, but definitely try to trade for this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wouldn't even say that he had himself a day. He had himself a half.
Gurley, 23 carries, 121 yards. As we'll see, he also did some damage through the air. Here comes a reverse for Tavon Austin. Tavon Austin, a real big spark plug for this Rams offense.
Yeah, guy's got some speed. He is a playmaker, and they're going to do whatever they got to do to get that ball in his hands right there.
TG30 again tries to hurdle Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath and Jalen Smith combined to take him down there as the Cowboys now up 24-19. The Rams would add on another field goal. If you had Greg the Leg in fantasy, you probably got about 30 points from him this week. Crazy.
Speaking of legs, there's Dak getting it done with his legs.
Now, the Cowboys unable to do anything with that possession. Here come the Rams once again. Todd Gurley ripping through this Cowboys defense as the Cowboys defense they couldn't stop a nosebleed on Sunday.
No, they couldn't. And to be honest with you, I mean, these highlights aren't showing exactly what the problem was, which was time of possession. The offense wasn't really moving the ball. I mean, just stalled drives all day, and these guys had to be tired.
Yep, and here goes the Rams again picking up a first down. 1st and 10 here, little play action reverse. Goff delivers a strike to Todd Gurley. That was one of his 7 catches on the day. 94 yards through the air for Gurley. As I said, he just absolutely tore it up. Jared Goff looked great, as we've said as well. 255 yards on 21 of 36. He had 2 passing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Now, to put it into perspective as to how bad this Cowboys secondary was on Sunday, Scott, 5 of the 7 receivers to gain yardage for Los Angeles had an average of 12 yards a catch or more.
Well, and that one was really painful to watch when Gurley went for the 53, because that was just an awful play by Damian Wilson right there.
Yeah, Damian Wilson, Jeff Heath also missing the tackle. I digress. Here we go, 26-24 early in the 4th quarter. Jared Goff lasers it through, and it's going to be knocked out. Good defense there by Byron Jones. Greg the Leg once again adds on another field goal. I love that nickname, Greg the Leg.
Greg the Leg, yeah, and it does. It did suit him. 29-24. We're not out of this one yet, though, Tyler.
Yeah, Dak Prescott, he's hit, and it's going to be picked by the Rams. Now, at this point, for all intents and purposes, it looks like it was over, but it's not quite over yet, as you said. But again, the offensive line just kind of being overwhelmed.
No, absolutely. And again, another turnover right there. With the special teams and the turnovers in this game, I mean, it's just that kind of field position. When you hand that kind of field position to an opponent, they're going to put points on the board, Tyler.
As Zerline tacks on another field goal. He made about 6 field goals on Sunday, did Greg Zerline.
Yeah, it's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, 32-24 here. Cowboys trying to mount a comeback. Dak finds Dez on the little 10-yard post route on the outside. Now Dak again dropping back, and he's going to fire it off down the sideline. James Hanna, his first career receiving touchdown. Congratulations.
Yeah, just unsuspecting back there. They just let him go. You know, they're like, this is James Hanna.
Yeah.
He's not catching this one. He makes him pay. Love that one.
Dallas only down by 2 here. 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. There's Sammy Watkins there picking up the first down through the air, as the Rams more than happy to take their time here on this drive. 2nd and 8, just under 4 minutes now. Handoff, Gurley, right side, and he's just a runaway train.
Yeah, and that's a tough one to watch right there, because as we talked about it before, I mean, the time of possession was just difficult. And if you're watching these highlights right here, I mean, you see this defensive line just not getting it done. They're getting beat at the point of the at. They're missing tackles. They're giving up first downs, and that's something you can't do when you're down by 2 and there's not a lot of time left in the fourth quarter.
Now Zerline looking to extend the lead here for the Rams. He does so. If you're watching along, take a drink every time we say Zerline. 30-35, 60 seconds left in the ball game. Dak with the spin move, that's the B button if you play Madden, picks up the first down there. 4th and 10, huge play here, Scott. Dak drops back, finds Zeke, and Zeke is just gonna be stopped short.
Yeah, short. That one was painful. And there's the what if on that one, because that ball was thrown high. I mean, let's say that you get that one to Zeke in stride. Does he make that? I mean, an extra half a yard, is that worth it? Not making him have to jump for that one? I was beating myself up over that one. That was tough to watch.
Yeah, and one thing we didn't show was after that last touchdown for Dallas, when they went for 2, they actually converted on a read option, but a holding penalty was called on Travis Frederick, sort of a phantom holding call.
Yeah.
You know, you really can't blame the
Come on
game
now.
on one call. That would have tied the game with just a couple of minutes left, but that's how it ends. Dallas falls at home to Los Angeles, 35-30. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be right back with more of the Cowboys Fan Show.
Let's go, Cowboys!